Hello, my little grandchildren that I love. It's your old grandpa back to tell you another story about when I was a little boy. Wait a minute. Where'd my glasses go? Hold on, I'll be back just in a second. Freddie, give me those glasses. Oh, Freddie had my glasses. Anyway, today I'm going to tell you a story about when I was a little coyote. Hey, you're not a coyote, you're an old grandpa telling the story about when you were a little boy. All right. Well, when I was a little worm. Hey, you're not a worm. You're a little boy. All right. Well, before we start telling the story about when I was a little boy, let's talk some more about that worm story I told you last time. You remember that when I climbed up to see the baby robins, I didn't have any worms in my pocket? Well, that was a big mistake. So what I would like you to do is go out in your backyard, get a shovel, and dig in the dirt and find yourself some worms. And when you get those wiggly worms, I want you to stick them in your pocket in case sometime you get to climb a tree and feed some baby robins. Okay. Now, when I was a little boy, I used to love to run. I didn't like to run very far, but I liked to run as fast as I could. And the way that I did that is I would stand by my door that had a screen door on it. And I'd open up that screen door as wide as it could, and I would let go and take off running. And I'd run just as fast as I could until I got to hear the slamming of that screen door. When that screen door slammed shut, I would make a mark in the trail that I was running on to show how far I'd gotten. And over time, I kept getting a little farther and a little farther because I was learning to run faster. But all those days that I was doing that, I was running barefoot because when I was a little boy, I didn't wear shoes. In fact, I didn't even wear shirts. All I needed was a pair of shorts. So, I would run and run and run, and I'd slam that screen door and have all kinds of fun doing that. And then one day, something amazing happened. My mom brought something to me from the store, and she handed me a box, and she says, "Go put these on." So I took the box out on the lawn and sat in the grass and opened them up. And inside, guess what? There was a brand new pair of Keds. You know what Keds are? Well, when I was a kid, that was tennis shoes. So I put on them shoes, and on the box I read that Keds can make you jump higher and run faster. So I put them Keds on, and the very first thing I did is I stood up on the lawn and I just jumped as high as I could. Well, they were right. I could jump higher than I'd ever jumped before. So I was so excited, I ran over to the screen door and opened it up, let it go, started running, and lo and behold, I ran farther than I had ever run before. And that is a story of when I was a little boy. Now, since Grandpa can't be with you, it's time for you to go to bed, but I can't be with you right now, so I'm going to hold out my hand, and you hold out your hand, because I got all my love right here in my hand, and I want you to hold out your hand and grab that love and take that love. Now rub it on your heart, just like that. That's all of Grandpa's love. Just rub it in your heart, and it'll stay there until I get to see you. Good night.